Do you know that your friend has been looking up the bass player's shorts all night? Maids like me, I'm neat. I like maids, they're neat. Something no household should be without. Everybody ought to have a maid. Everybody ought to have a menial. Everybody ought to have a serving girl to putter around the house. Everybody ought to have a maid. Everybody ought to have a menial, consistently congenial and quieter than a mouse. Oh, wouldn't she be delicious, tidying up the dishes neat as a pin? Oh, wouldn't she be delightful, sweeping out, sleeping in? Everybody ought to have a maid. Someone who you hire when you're short of help, to offer you the sort of help you never get from a spouse. Fluttering down the stairway, shuttering up the windows, cluttering up the bedroom, buttering up the master, puttering all around the house. That is David Burns. David Burns was one of the greatest character men in the history of Broadway. When I was growing up, he was my mentor. And after I was grown, he was my best friend. He was the original banjo in The Man Who Came to Dinner, the original Mayor Shin in The Music Man, Horace Vandergelder in Hello Dolly. And as Senex, he introduced this song in A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. I was 15 years old when that show opened. And every Saturday afternoon, I would take the double R train in from Bay Ridge to Manhattan for 20 cents. For 50 cents, I would buy a seat in the last row of the balcony of the Alvin Theater, 25 cents for an orange drink. And I would sit back and I would watch Zero Mostel, David Burns, Jack Guilford, John Carradine, a whole stage of character men work their magic. And all for under $1. Oh, think her at the dustbin, especially when she's just been traipsing about. Oh, wouldn't she be delightful living in, giving out? Everybody ought to have a maid, daintily collecting bits, papers, and strings, appealing in her apron strings, beguiling in her blouse. After the show came the best part. I would run down the 3 flights of stairs from the balcony onto 52nd Street, into the stage door of the Alvin Theater, up the 3 flights of stairs to Davy Burns' dressing room. Sometimes I ran so fast I got there before he did. And I would plant myself in the corner and just wait and watch. His dressing room. It was like a watering hole for character men. In would come Hans Conried and Jack Albertson and George Irving and Lou Jacobi. And they would tell each other these wonderful theater stories. They were like the Jewish Knights of the Round Table. And there I was in the corner like Squire Schmuck, just wanting to be a part of all this. Well, the day I turned 16, Davy turned to me and said, because that's the age you could work in New York City. He said, will you stop buying tickets? I'll get you a job working in the theater. What? He would get me a job working in the Alvin Theater. 16 years old and I'd be working on Broadway. Like Daisy Egan. Well, my first day on the job, he got me a job with the Gala Brothers. Now, the Gala Brothers owned all the concessions in all the Broadway theaters. So I had to go down to the corporate office and get my uniform, the proud uniform of a Gala. So I went down to the Paramount building. Well, it's a closet, but there it was, the Gollop Brothers. I knock on the door, I open it, and here sits the CEO himself, Arthur Gollop, played by Lou Jacoby. And he had his head down at the desk, and I just said, Mr. Gollop, James Brochu reporting for duty for the Alvin Theater, so proud to be a part of your organization, sir! Without even looking up, he just said, oh, God. And he pointed to the door. And there behind the door, there it was, the golden fleece. The proud uniform of a Gollop. Oh, it was a beautiful navy blue blazer. And it had purple and gold piping on the lapels. It had brass buttons, and right there over my heart, a golden embroidered emblem that said, the Alvin Theater. The only problem, I wore a 46 long, the only jacket he had left was a 38 short. I tortured myself into this jacket. Oh God, please, let me button it. If you let me button it, I'll never ask for anything. You can open it. Please. I got the button. Not only I couldn't breathe, I looked like Quasimodo in a blue blazer. But I was so proud that I had gotten the job. It was my first night on the job, so I ran into the stage door of the Alvin Theater, up the 3 flights of stairs to Davy Byrne's dressing room, and he was sitting at his desk, and he was untying his shoelace, and he just looked up at me in the jacket and said, Jesus Christ, you look like 2 pounds of shit in a 1 pound bag. Oh, wouldn't she be so nimble, fiddling with her thimble, mending her gown? Oh, wouldn't she be delightful, leaning up, leaning down? Everybody ought to have a maid, someone who'll be busy as a bumblebee, and even if you grumble, be as graceful as a grouse. She's pattering in the attic, chattering in the cellar, clattering in the kitchen, flattering in the bedroom, puttering